Welcome to your next Entrenched Learning Solutions training module, Getting the Appointment. Training where you want it, when you want it. Hey, welcome, I'm Grant.
And my name is still Matt.
Hey, Matt.
Hey, what's up, Grant?
Can we get together, say, next week about noon to talk about your business?
Grant, we're standing right here together right now. Why do you need an appointment with me?
Well, you see, I've been working on ways to get an appointment with my customers. It's not as easy as you think.
It's not? What's so hard about it? You ask and you get one. Done, right?
Well, not quite. I know you see the same customer pretty much at the same time on the same day every week. Is that right?
That's about right.
And I know you typically drop a sample or sell brochure if you're looking to get something new in the account. Is that right?
Yeah, that's about right. I mean, I might say something nice about the brand too, for good measure.
Yeah, I know, Matt. I've seen you sell. You're good at it. You're the guy who has been in the account every week for 8 years, and your reputation and your relationship usually gets you what you need.
Well, thank you very much. I've definitely worked hard at selling with my reputation.
I know you have. But what if you didn't know the customer too well? Or maybe didn't have the relationship you have with most of your customers? What would you do then?
Well, then I'd probably focus a little more on what I wanted to say and pitch the features and benefits of my product with the hopes that I can get it placed in the account and on the shelf.
Exactly. And to do all of that, you need something very important.
An appointment?
Yes, Matt, an appointment. You see, when you make an appointment with your customer, it says to them you have something important to talk to them about.
I get that, Grant, but it's not really that hard to do, is it?
Well, it's not hard to do on your customer's terms. It's a little harder to do on your terms.
On my terms? I never get anything done on my terms. I mean, I'm usually at the mercy of my customer when they want to meet and when they say they're ready.
Oh, I know, Matt. As good as you are at selling, you're not so good at getting an appointment when you want it and when it gives you the best leverage.
Leverage? What do you mean by that?
All right. You see, Matt, your retailer looks at their salespeople in one of 4 categories. 1, order takers. 2, a sales rep. 3, my sales rep. And 4, a consultant.
Okay, I'm picking up what you're putting down. Keep going.
And if our customers look at us in one of those categories, which one do you want them to look at you like?
A consultant, right?
Yes, a consultant. And what does a consultant do?
Consult?
Yep, you're right, they consult.
Yeah, but what does that mean exactly?
A consultant is a person who helps someone in business grow or improve their business.
How?
Well, it's not easy, but it all starts with how the consultant is perceived by the customer. You see, if the customer looks at the person who they're working with as an order taker, then they will always be an order taker.
Oh, and let me guess, if the customer looks at the person who they're working with as a consultant, then they will always be a consultant?
Exactly. And it all begins with how you get an appointment with your customer.
Okay, explain.
All right, let's say you're on your typical Tuesday route and you stop in at the Sip and Go. Who do you typically see?
I see Rick. He's the day manager and the decision maker.
Good. Now, if you had something new to sell him, like a Halloween display for the month of October, how would you approach him?
Well, I'd probably just go up to him with my Halloween POS in hand, show him what it looks like, and ask if I could get a display.
Does that work?
Sometimes. Sometimes he says yes right away. Other times he wants to see what the other reps are bringing him for the holiday, and then he makes a decision.
Got it. Now, what if you said to Rick on your next visit something like this? Hey, Rick, I've been thinking about you and your business, and I have something you might be interested in that will make a huge splash for Halloween. But I don't have the time to discuss it all in detail. What are the chances you could spend about 30 minutes with me on Thursday afternoon discussing it? Could you do something after 3:30?
Wow, I don't know. I've never tried something like that before. If I had to answer, I would say that Rick would probably schedule some time with me on Thursday afternoon after 3:30. Yeah.
Exactly. And that, my friend, is how you get an appointment on your terms.
That's pretty cool, Grant. That's it?
Well, there are also a few things to know about this. First, you only set an appointment with your customer when you have something important to sell them or talk to them about. Don't waste their time every week setting appointments. Second, you should always mention that you've been thinking about them.
Why?
Why? Because it says to your customer, your business is important. So I'm not just coming in here to get your order and running out the door.
Okay, then what?
Then make sure you get the day and the time that works for you. It would be terrible if you scheduled a meeting for a time when you couldn't actually make it.
Got it.
Then make sure you're fully prepared for the meeting.
Okay, I can do that.
Next, when you've set your appointment and you've prepared for your meeting and then you show up for your meeting, the work is really only just beginning.
It is? How so?
Well, think about this, Matt. You now have one of your buyers of your largest accounts captive for 30 minutes. What do you think is the best thing to do?
That's a great question, Grant. I never get Rick for 30 minutes, ever.
Oh, okay, good. Let's pretend you did. What would you want to know?
Everything. I want to know what his plans were, not just for Halloween, but also the whole holiday season. I'd want to know why he gives my competition the end cap for 3 months in summer and not me. I want to know...
All right, I got it. This is great, Matt, and exactly what you should be doing.
It is?
Yeah, don't do what's called the show up and throw up.
The who?
It's called the show up and throw up. When a salesperson finally has time to sit down with their biggest account, so they get all nervous and they show up to the meeting, and all they do is talk.
What should they be doing?
Exactly what you said, asking them questions. Questions about their holiday plans, their end cap decision making, their rationale behind why they do everything. This is the chance to get some golden nuggets in your pocket for the next time you present.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. But I thought I was there to sell in my Halloween display.
It is, but do it after you spend enough time asking questions and understanding more about Rick's business and more about his decision making.
Oh, and then I show him the Halloween POS, right?
Yep, when your questioning stage is done, then and only then do you begin with, so here are my thoughts. You told me you're looking for a top-notch Halloween program that brings more customers in the door. And you'd like it to tie into a display with a consumer giveaway. So I think I have exactly what you're looking for.
That was awesome, Grant. Thanks for helping me get an appointment with my customer.
Yes, getting an appointment with your customer on your terms. That's the key.
Got it. Thanks a bunch, man. Okay, please visit our Facebook page at www.facebook.com/share your best practices. Drop us a note, best practice or ways that you got an appointment with your biggest customer. We want to create a community of people who share ideas and make their business more successful. Thanks.
Until next time, happy selling.